Alright, here's the story, guys. I am trying to cut on the vinyl cutter that the program seems to be acting up a little bit. I'm trying to cut some dancers. Uh, these are all the same, but I only need one of these. I have three or four other ones, different, moves. Um, but I need them to be between 4 and 5 inches. The program is acting up, and that's why I haven't been using the vinyl cutter in a while. So I figured today I do have things to do in there. I have things out here that are organized. Now it's just, well, 90% of what's here right now has to go in the van in my training case. But for most part, this one is done. That one's about 90% done. The back one is 100% crap. So I got to take care of that yet. But again, I don't want to diverse and start going off. So I got to screw around with this. So I'm going to turn you guys off so I can talk to myself and try to figure out. I got it from here to here. And then I want to figure out why on the second one on both up on the top they're getting a little niche from the cutter. And if these are cutting right, those should be cutting right. However, I think I changed the format on these. Now, would that have bothered it? It shouldn't have. But there's a reason why both of these are the same. The size is a little bigger. I do have it set for 4 inches. However, we can see that's not. I think that's about, well, from here to here is about 4 inches. That's what so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to show you guys off. I'm going to go back, sit down, finish my coffee, turn the heat off because it's working. And even though it's chilly out, it's hot in here right now. I just wanted to make sure that everything was going to work. And let's see what I can come up with. So we will be back. Okay, I think I may have it. Here we are. Now this one may be a little too big, but we'll see what we have here. Yeah, you waste a lot. If the machine was working properly, I'd be able to use this. But the way it's working now, I can't figure out what's actually going wrong with it. So therefore, I can use it as a tape, because it works good as a tape, which I've done that before. I put it on the paper cutter and I cut it like a 1/2 inch to 1 inch thick. And I wrap packages with it. What's the matter, guys? Gals? Ladies? There should be one more. Right here it is. Yeah. Okay, this one may be a little too big. But so far, or about this one. I could probably put that one behind to make it look like she's behind it just by bringing this out and putting it over. Yeah, I can do that. Let's see what else I have over there. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. Let's see what happens. You okay, baby? Keep working around this problem. Maybe I'll find the problem. And I should be using that to do my cutting on the machine. This one may be a little too big. Let's see, what do we have here? I take this off about here. Take this one off right about here. Now, I do believe that's that. Yeah, okay. So we have these two, which I may make smaller, and we have these. And if I use any of these, I'll probably end up using a smaller one of those. My little, I do have a pair of little scissors. Well, I thought I had a pair of little scissors. Apparently I don't. Where I put them? Oh, where? I put them there. Oh, I gotta bring this in the house. Ding ding. Ding a ling ling. Ding a ling. I want you to play with mine. What am I looking for? I was looking for a little pair of scissors. That's not gonna happen. I know where they are. I just don't feel like going for them. Cut this. See, what I'm visualizing here on this project, I wasn't visualizing something quite this big. That's why I don't know, now that I'm looking at them, if they're going to be too big or not. That's why I'm trying to get them somewhat down to size. Now, the only thing we're going to be seeing are the red, but it's easier to visualize it the closer I can get to the actual size. Oh, baby. Okay, I could probably interphase or interlock. In other words, put this leg over this leg and maybe under this one, depending on how far I'm going to take it. Alright, I can go 10 by 10. Let me get rid of this hazmat stuff. I haven't used this in about 3 years. Let me put this 25 over here so I remember. Okay. What's this for? Radio Shack, but keyboard. Keyboard to USB. Old stuff. Hang on to it. What's this? Oh, a piece of rubber. Alright, I need something I can kind of have 10 by 10. How big is this? Whoa, way too big. 14 by 14. Okay. I need a 10 by 10 to play with. How big is it? Oh, wait a minute. I think I got it. What size is this? This has got to be close. 10 by what? 9? That's close enough. Okay. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have no male dancers here. That one's going to go there. This one will say go there. Yeah, okay. This one we can put in the background someplace. Actually, that'll fit right there. Oh, I need depth. Or am I clustering these too far, too close together? See, when I start working on placement, I stop thinking about what I'm using it for. And if I start putting them, overlaying, clustering them, it's not going to do what I want it to do. Now, should I try another one or should I just, no. See, if I do tuck that behind somehow, it might give me the depth that I'm looking for. But it may be too big to give me the depth that I'm looking for. So, what about if I go with one of these? I think that one there may give me more depth. Oh, let me turn that down. You don't realize how loud it is. But I'm sure you guys are hearing it. Okay, so if I do that, or if I do this, that might be more like it actually. A little depth there. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. And I'll fill it in with, I'm not going to use figures. No, I'm not. Let's cut this off. Cut that off. Put that there. We'll use these down the line. Oh, that's a bad one, so I'm not going to use that one. Okay. Okay. Hi, baby. How you doing? Hold on a minute, guys. I'll take a second off for a minute because I don't want to have to do a lot of cutting. All right, so basically, what I was trying to do here, I don't know if I actually accomplished it or not, and it's really hard to see with or without my glasses. Let me do this. Yeah, those are a little too big. But on the screen, I was just about able to see them. You need to take that and just make them a little smaller. So that should be easy. Let's take this over here and oh, actually, there's another one there. Where is it? Six of them. Oh, I got it. Did I make them too small? Oh, here. No, that's not it. Or will that work? That may work. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the, like a letter opener. Because that's what I normally use when I'm cutting the vinyl off the machine. All right. Does that have anything to do with what I'm doing right now? No. But now, where are we? There's a small one. There's a small. That's one. One. I think I can use all of these. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll save those. You can always use stars for something. Where did I put the other ones I'm supposedly saving? I have no idea. Okay. We'll find them as I go along, I guess. All right. Uh, chop, chop. All right, so now let's see if we can find a piece of uh, glass works best. However, I noticed that it doesn't seem to want to hold up all that great over time. Not the glass that I have, anyway. Hold on. Let me turn it off again.